Hey guys, so yeah, Ivern, this is a very early preview of him. The League of Legends people, or Riot, they don't even have an actual page up for this guy yet. It's just this thing on Facebook, which I'll link to in the description below if you want to check it out for yourselves. But yeah, there's not even any kind of explanation of what exactly the abilities are. But, we can infer, so we'll just watch over it again and just kind of, I'll explain what's going on, because I have a pretty good idea what's going on. You guys most likely do as well, but, may as well go over it ourselves here. So this early bit here, they're kind of just showing all his abilities at once, which they're doing at the beginning of the video as opposed to the end, which is a bit unusual. But from this, we can note that, yeah, jungle camps seem to have these circular things around them to interact with your passive, but we'll see that later. He's going to start off, I believe, with his W, which is to create bushes. It's kind of interesting. People have been talking about sort of a mechanic like this, the potential of a mechanic like this for a while now, so it's interesting to see Riot actually make that. So he creates a bush, another bush, I believe, with his W, and then uses his alt. Now, initially, I thought you needed a bush to create the alt, like this golem thing. But later on, you see him use it without any bush around at all. So that's he just, I guess, wanted to create the alt secretly or something. Anyway, you see the golem. I'm guessing this line is this golem seems controllable, kind of like a Mordekaiser ult. So I'm guessing it's just like it's zoning in on this guy or honing in on this guy. It's like, so this line here indicates that. So there he uses his E. It looks like a shield. As far as I can tell, it's like a HP shield, which comes the slow. So it makes it a little bit like, I guess, that support item, that slows people and gives a shield and stuff like that, whatever it's called. He also uses a Q. Well, we'll see the Q in a second, so I could explain that shortly. But here's his passive. So you guys saw that earlier. It looks like, yeah, you just kind of, his passive is just you channel it on jungle camps. You don't actually fight them. So I want to see like the exact mechanics of what's going on here. That could be very interesting because that just simply means you don't take any damage at all while you're jungling. So there you have it. It also looks like, I'm not sure, like this is a very early preview, so it's a bit hard to tell what happened there, but let's actually go back a little bit again here. So it looks like he automatically got the red buff, which means he can't transfer buffs. Well, I mean, he could, but you just have to do a bunch of damage and then sit there and wait for the other guy to take it. Unless they do something, because here's the thing, like we see this red thing floating here, so I'm wondering if there's the option to transfer buffs this way or something, but we'll find out eventually. So there's his Q. It looks like a root, plus the option to reactivate, and then you can actually slide to the person if you want to. A little bit like an Elise thing, except Elise stuns. I'm guessing that's a root and not a stun. You can't really tell there, but that plus the reactivation thing where you can slide to the guy if you want. Now, this guy looks fairly squishy by just kind of by the appearance of things. He looks fairly magey, supporty-like. So I'm guessing you probably don't want to slide in on a person too often, but it's, sort of situational. So I guess, yeah, support jungler is how you'd want to look at this guy in a sense. So there's the bush thing. It looks like it'll try and connect itself with other bushes. So. Oh, here's the shield. Like, again, a standard HP shield. And then it looks like when it expires, it slows like that. So he's moving slower. And here's the ult. Doesn't need a bush or anything. 2, 3. So it looks like he has a 3-hit knock-up. So it's kind of like a Zin thing going there. But now just to look at things here, notice where he summons it. I wonder if this actually means anything. Because he does summon it kind of the edge there. I wonder if it like has to be in the jungle or in a bush or something. But I think that's just kind of a weird, that's a coincidence, and they just positioned it awkwardly. I'm going to guess you can summon this thing anywhere, but because otherwise, they would have, I would hope, at least in the example, they'd summon it from a bush or like directly in the jungle, or that bush that should be like down here somewhere. So in any case, that's Ivern. As I was saying, this is a pretty early preview. They don't even have like an actual preview website up yet. Let me show you guys the thing here. Like this is just on their what's it called? their Facebook page here. So yeah, I'll link that in the description below if you want to check it out. I'm not sure, but they'll probably have an actual preview page up eventually. So that might be a thing we can check out later. But in any case, he should be on the PvE pretty well. I don't say pretty soon. Probably in like the next 3 or 4 hours or so. So I'll of course have the gameplay footage up as soon as that is available because that's my job. So yeah, see you guys around. Hope you look forward to that, and I'll see you guys there on those videos. Goodbye. Also, of course, I'll be live streaming it as well. That's also my other thing. Anyway, goodbye.